Of course you haven't picked that up. Yes, you have. Check, 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 check. That looks good. Take that back up to check. Check, check, check. Okay, very good. Hello, hello. Finally here. Actually, but on time. R Factor 2 was having a little bit of a moment there. Turn this down a bit. But yeah, today we're at Suzuka. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is Suzuka is a fantastic track, but it is a fantastic track for cars that have a little bit of downforce. And yeah, love both of these separately, but in combination, not a huge fan. And today is going to be a battle to basically keep the tyres from reaching the temperature of the sun. So Steph's just restarting the server here so that we've got an hour's practice coming up where I'm going to test her. I've been playing around with setup as usual, too much, last day or two. And yeah, probably fiddling a little bit too much, but I'm going to jump in and do a few laps. It really is a tough track, and the track's very warm, as you can see, and yeah, these cars like to slide. Lots of transitional corners, medium, high-speed corners that, yeah, you've just got to basically try and drive this thing as straight as possible. So go out and been playing around with the suspension a lot, trying to keep the turnability of the car without having it slide all over the place. I think actually made a breakthrough earlier on the practice server by reducing the rear anti-roll bar. So I'm gonna just check that my wheels set up all good. Yep. So yeah, do a couple of laps here. Too hot there. Into spoon. Spoon is one of the most difficult corners in this kart. Well, it's a difficult corner anyway for anyone, but particularly in this car, which doesn't like quick changes of direction. And trail braking. Bit hot on the brakes there. Not a very tidy spoon there. So it can definitely make up a lot of time there. Missed a turn in. Can do a mid-19 on fresh tyres. just such a technical circuit that you get the line wrong in one corner here, you're basically fucked for the whole lap. So, and if you start sliding the car too much, the tyre temps just start taking off. Way too hot into there. Yeah, the front right takes a real pounding around here too, so it's just a really, like, I absolutely love driving this track in open wheelers and sports cars with downforce, but yeah, not in this thing. And I do love this car too, but it's just not the right track for it. So anyway, it's the same for everyone. So it will be, yeah, the feature race is going to be interesting. I mean, I've barely done 8 laps in a row, which is the sprint race length, let alone 16, and the tyres are just burning up by lap 5. So yeah, it might be worthwhile underdriving, and well, it's going to be competitive, we'll need to underdrive and manage the tyre temps and manage them a lot, which yeah, can be enjoyable, but not in a race that's only 8 or 16 laps long generally. So let's go softer with the rear anti-roll bar here. I think I'm going to definitely run it at 18. Makes a lot of difference in keeping the rears alive at least. It's really the front right. I really should have probably tried some asymmetric setup to try and ease the load on that a bit, but it's a bit late for that now. never feel like I get that corner right. The old spoon complex. It's a complex more than a corner, but yeah, just really awkward. Yeah, that's a good time. My fastest is a 2:19.4, so that's not far off it. I think I like this softer rear anti-roll bar. Might actually, I might actually, I think it could do with a brake balance. With that, I might be able to bring the brake balance back, which might, because I am locking the fronts quite a lot. What options do we? I might even try it at 8. See, see what's going on with that. But yeah, you generally get 1 or 2 good laps, and then for my driving anyway, I probably do lean a bit harder on the front than most, so I'm probably cooking the front right a little more than other drivers, so 2 or 3 laps out of that and start to lose performance straight away. Yeah, you don't want to get on the AstroTurf here. It's generally pretty lethal, and the exit of Degner too is particularly lethal, as well as halfway through Spoon and anywhere else where it's on the exit. It's got a fair bit around the outside of Spoon as well here, which you can clip it on the second turn in, and it's really frustrating when you do that. If you clip it about here, just lose the car straight away. Might just have a little bathroom break here, so I will switch you over to the music and I'll be right back. for that. I think that might have been a little too soft on the rear anti-roll bar, so maybe run it at 12 and God, that's loud in my ear. Let's see what that sounds like. Doesn't sound too bad in the OBS mix, so I'll leave it as it is. Oh, Martin, nice lap, mate. I haven't actually done a low fuel lap. I should try a quali lap. Well, dude, that setup does feel good with a softer rear anti-roll bar, so Neil's always fucking faster, that guy. Very frustrating. Anyway, Martin, that's a nice lap. I'm hoping that's a low fuel lap for my sake. Let's take some fuel out of it and see how it behaves. It's just. Oh, I thought that was Tom. Hello, Nicholas. Whoops. It's supposed to save the tyres, mate, not burn them up on the outlap. The AstroTurf there. Give myself a bit of room to the front here. And someone waltzes out of the pits. Can it? Yeah, that's how quali laps generally go for me. It's people waltzing out of the pits and One slide, that's it. Lap done. Come on, mate. Sorry, for the distraction. Yeah, I don't, doesn't quite behave so nicely on low fuel, so. Oh boy. Let's tighten my. Oh, what was that? Oh, I hope that. Why did you just automatically change to. I bet you that's broken the wheel. My wheel just flicked into PS4 or some other non-PC mode without the without touching it. So let's see here if I've. Please work. Okay. Yeah. No force feedback. Okay, I'm just gonna need to typical or my bad in this case, but you can't go disconnecting or changing wheel modes while the game's open. Would have been something else actually. Anyway, I'm gonna have to restart R-Factor 2 and come back, so I am going to be right back. just had, I believe I had USB hub crash or something similar, so I had to reboot the wheel and the game and so on. I've been having a few issues in the last few days with um, crashes to desktop and stuff in rFactor 2, which is a little bit of a worry. But what can you do? Technology is technology. So we are just about to jump into the briefing, I believe, and then we've got 10 minutes qualifying. So yeah, interesting. Should be an interesting day. Small turnout, but it is that time of the year where people in North America are taking advantage, or people in Canada anyway, are taking advantage of the short window of good weather to do other things. And yeah, there is a lot of shit going on. We're just gearing up for the World Cup to arrive here, which is gonna. Not many of the locals are looking forward to it actually, but yeah. So small grid, but everyone finishes in the feature race, they'll get a point, which is good, or some form of points. So yeah, I'd really like to crack the top 6 today, but it's going to be very tough. It's I mean, I don't know what Bert's doing, but he'll be faster in the end. Might be keeping his powder dry. Tom and Nicholas, no flies on them. They're both bloody quick, and also I'm expecting Franek to pick up the pace. And Cedo is here, so that's good. He's bloody quick too, so I might be back to finishing 10th, like scraping some points. I've got to go to the briefing anyway, so go.
If anyone's still on track, please return to pit lane so we can start
Graphics
briefing.
card crashed there, which is good. Jesus Christ.
Right, on that note, I'll start the briefing. Welcome to round 3. We had a pretty much 1 month break. Hope everyone used that to recuperate and prepare themselves for the Suzuka. Pretty much the rundown for the briefing will be the same as usual: venue, event schedule, and all that jazz. As I mentioned already, round 3 will be in at the Suzuka circuit in Japan. Local weather stations predict a dry race with sunny to overcast conditions. Well, we're already in the last couple of minutes in free practice for the briefing, and sprint qualifying will be 15 minutes, which, as many laps as you can fit in that. Then we have the warm-up, which we can skip if everyone is good to go early enough, but I want to leave people the possibility to, get a short break, get maybe a bathroom break or something in. After that, we'll follow the sprint race, which will be 8 laps racing and the one formation lap at the start. Then the feature qualifying, which will be 5-minute length, but it's only one timed lap. So you will have it given in your in-game screen that you have 3 laps to do. That'll be out lap, the timed lap, and then the in lap. So you can't do 2 timed laps. If you complete more, then you will get disqualified. Also, if you drive out and then reset and all that jazz because you loaded the wrong setup, you will also have 1 lap counted already. So yeah, just make sure that everything is fitting properly. Feature warm-up, same thing. Like we can also proceed with that if everyone is ready to proceed to the feature race, 16 laps plus 1 manual formation. Starting procedure, it's a little bit difficult to see here, but manual rolling start, as I mentioned, which should be around 80 to 100 kilometers tops. Please make sure that people at the front that you're not running so fast that people at the back have to go at racing speed to catch up. So you can also see it on the ant crawler at the top. So the position indicator across the circuit that you can, that you don't leave people behind on the formation lap. The pole sitter will control the race start in the designated start zone illustrated below. Up here is a red stripe, so basically marked red. That is the first line that goes across the start-finish straight at the very beginning of the grid when you come out of the last corner. Down here, the start-finish line, that'll be the second part. So this entire part here is the start zone. Once the pole sitter passes through here and down to here, the pole sitter will be able to set the pace and start the race. Lapping for this race will follow Grand Prix rules, so the slower car must let the lapping car through safely and as quickly, not to impede it. Both cars have the responsibility to facilitate a safe lapping maneuver. So lapping car don't just send a dive bomb that would probably, murder everyone else involved as well. Track limits will be enforced by the in-game system. If that should fail with anything and someone goes off the track and gains an advantage or a position or something, which would be counted as exploitative, drivers, please report that, because we also can't see everything across the entire race replay guaranteed all the time. The stewards do reserve the right, however, to investigate such incidents even without a report. Pit lane will not have a speed limit, but you are all required to safely enter and exit the pit lane and the pit box. Carrying on with a broken car, severe damage to bodywork or suspension, you're obviously allowed to return to pit lane and repair the damage to attempt to finish the race. You have the responsibility to return to the pits safely and cautiously to fully repair the damage before carrying on, if you choose to do so. If any one wheel has been ripped off the car resulting from collision or anything else, the driver of the damaged car must retire the car immediately, because most of the time you can't repair a torn off wheel. It's really just dangerous for everyone else on track, because you're going to be, with severe damage, you're going to be a lot slower, and obviously on acceleration and brakes also not very predictable. In case you disconnect, I know it's just sprint racing compared to our normal stuff that we do. You can reconnect. Note, though, that the car will be in the condition as it was when the connection to the server was interrupted, so it's not a quick repair. Track map is as usual below. No orange zone for today. We have plenty of runoff and plenty of grass next to the circuit. And yeah, just to make sure, there's no individual on the circuit orange zone, I mean, sorry. Lap 1, of course, is, as always, the orange zone. So increased caution, because penalties will be doubled during that time. Are there any questions?
Let's get into it.
I don't know if I was momentarily deaf during it, but where do we form up for double file?
Double file, you will form up after 130R, though you can also start a bit before 130R because it's wide enough. Make sure that you leave each other a lot of space in the Casio triangle so you don't hit to the sides, So
right,
right lane, take the right inside curb, left lane, take the left inside curb, and make sure that you are in an orderly fashion. It's, out of the Casio triangle and all that stuff in the formation, 60 to 70 kph top speed before the race gets started. Anything else? Well, other than Windows pop-up, yeah, I think
Thought that was me.
we should be good to go then. Yeah, everyone who is attending today, thank you very much, guys. for coming in. I greatly appreciate you all showing up, and I hope you all have a good race and a lot of fun as usual.
Like
Yeah,
everyone.
briefing over. Class dismissed.
Okay, I'm just going to be right back. I'll be a few seconds. All right, we're back. We're back. So, we've got a few seconds of practice left. I am going to have another bathroom break here. What I'll do is I'll leave you with my teammate Martin and probably switch over into quali while I'm taking my bathroom break here. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, it switched over to me. It's a shame. Didn't miss too much time, and I should have a bit of a lighter car now, Wally. But I honestly don't think that there's much point taking too much fuel out of this. I should. Oh, come on, Darren. Gloves on. Can't even put my gloves on today. All right, let's get out there and do some laps. private qualifying, so won't see any other cars on track for either this or the feature race quali. That was ugly. Force of habit putting the lights on there. might go out for another one more run on fresh tyres. Jesus. Well, it's good that Martin's up there at least for the Cuda Crew. I'd expect Reese to be right up there once he gets a lap in. I don't know where Matt is, mate. I hope you're well. I missed your absentia notice if there was one, but I hope everything's all right, mate. Mr. Wright. Oh. It's not the way to do a fast lap around here. I'm actually gonna put the race setup on and do a. It feels sketchy with less weight in it, so should get one flying lap in here. Not really gonna improve beyond 8th anyway, so about par for the course in the hierarchy for me, where I am right now, so it's not too bad. Whoa! It's the track temp. I can't get that in car. The track feels a bit greasy. That was my best lap so far, and I'm very happy with that. So, whew. So we'll keep that fuels in that 72. Okay. 8th, yeah, I'll take that. Head of pseudo. Oh, oh, hang on. Where's my cough button? Where is it? Oh, that went down the wrong way. Oh, yeah, yep, very happy with that. So just a tad off race. And well done, Martin, on the front row. Good stuff. You broke up the. Oh, it's quite the. Geez, Casper's qualified a bit lower there than what I thought. So that's it's good to see that it's not just a Blue Thunder domination like the majority of the first 2 rounds have been. Oh, tired already. Been pretty unwell lately, so yeah, a lot going on in life right now, and not all good, but glad to be here, but feeling pretty off today. So if I can get some solid points here and both races, I'll be very happy with that. Good question, Tom. I don't know if we are. Yeah. Nice, Nicholas. Oh boy. Nicholas seems to be a little bit hit and miss with this in this Mustang. Very quick most of the time, but occasionally he slips down the order a little. Or he did in that. He hasn't. He was worse in the 24 series, but 2024 series. But yeah, amazing driver. Okay. Setup. Check the setup. Check the wheel. Everything's good to go. Whoops. Glad we're not doing a standing start here. this track's hard enough just driving around on your own, so driving with other cars is going to be interesting. If it wasn't my teammate in front of me, I would have been having a much harder crack at things, but just trying to cover Reese's ass here a bit and protect myself at the same time. Hey, Reese. All right, mate. It's like Martin's race pace isn't as strong as his quali pace, unfortunately, for us. Happy to see an oil temp gauge at this point. Almost pulled that off, Reese. Just that little slide caught him out. He would have held his line there otherwise. For that, other than that, for that slide. It's about to get spicy up ahead of me, I think. I think Cito's gonna get a little tired of Martin. He's a bit tired of Martin now. That moment at Spoon really cost me. I just gain a spot there? Oh, that was Niels. Oh, it's getting spicy up ahead. Maybe I can, not quite close enough to take advantage, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll take that. That's my highest finish of the year so far, of the season. But I could have probably overtaken Reese a couple of times there, but played the happy teammate. So yeah, take that. What the fuck's going on out here? Oh, we've got a street sweeper touring the neighbourhood, cleaning the streets up for the World Cup. Don't worry, mate, this is the most leaf-blown and swept bit of tarmac in North America. My street, more so than Indianapolis, even, I'd say. It's ridiculous. Same time, the sinks in this building flood all the time. So, plumbing, no. Bitumen outside, yes. Well done, Mikkel. Had a good battle with Yerne there by the look of it. Bert was wow. Okay, so I wonder what happened with Niels. Oh, they're all still out there. What's going on here? People still out having fun. Niels might be a little angry. Yeah, I hope there was nothing untoward there that took Niels out. These these street sweepers are loud. I got noise cancelling earphones, headset. That's all I can hear. Yeah, yeah, I'll take 8th. So we're into we now have a 1 lap qualifying and then a feature race of 16 laps, which is a little bit scary based on how the car felt then. And I must actually dial the tape back a bit. was very much probably the battling of those guys in front kept me up with them, to be brutally honest. Like myself and Martin didn't break 220 in that race. There was a lot of battling in that group, so yeah, so onwards to the feature. It must have been pretty stressful for Reese there. A lot more stressful for him having me in his mirrors and trying to anticipate what Martin and Cito were up to in front of him. Whereas I had a nice gap behind me, which was nice. What's going on with Frantic this weekend? But he should be a bit further up the grid. So here's the, this is the practice, okay. Just, oh, it's a new server or new event, so sign. Here's where I close my eyes, hold my breath and pray. Don't touch anything. Track's pretty cool now. Yeah. 5% isn't gonna make much difference. That's the way. Is that Frantic? Let's see. Oh. His car was white. So yeah, we've just got the one-shot quali, one lap quali coming up. Here we are. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I've been doing okay at this lately. So track is back to, that is a pretty decent track temperature. I wish it was a bit lower. Oh dear. I think we'll just run with this. And I'm just going to get out there and do it actually. Nerve-wracking stuff. The old, actually, I hope that didn't register as one lap. Actually wanted to check something first. It is okay, okay. Oh, Quentin. Having connection issues by the look of it. Let's go. Oh. That'll do. Was a pretty sketchy lap, to be honest, so gonna keep it as stable as possible for the race. That was, yeah, wasn't great. Wasn't a great lap, that one. Oh, Reese. It's good Reese and Martin up there. Hopefully I can keep Nicholas behind me at the start, and I did pull away from him there during the last race, so yeah, would be good to not have to battle with him. Oh. Yeah, good work, Martin and Reese again. Bit faster over a single lap than I am, but I think over a stint I'm a lot closer to them than that. But we're back to the Blue Thunder domination. Hopefully Yerne can insert himself in there and make life a little difficult for Casper and Mikkel. So yeah, it's a very strong top 10. Oh. So yeah, 16 laps, and it's really gonna probably, yeah, it's gonna be a battle. Unfortunately, Where am I? 9th. I'm on the outside, which isn't great. See what happens. I don't think Franek did any practice. He's probably struggling with setup a bit. Anyway. Warm up. Casper's bladder's probably... Where is he going? He's going for... He wants to practice a bit more. Okay. Got to do what the ex-pro says. I think Casper must be chasing a little pace, I think. Wants to... Will he get past Nicholas here? Or will Nicholas play? Yeah, I might do that while I have got the chance, but I'll leave you... I'll mute and leave you with this. It's frustrating sometimes being around 9th or 10th all the time in this series, but like it's a pretty damn strong field, so that part of it is really cool to be able to compete with a lot of current and ex esport pros. Got the Brabham guys and Yerne, Mikkel, Casper's ex. I don't know if he's running any pro stuff these days. I'll have to ask him. Yeah, so it's no shame in finishing 10th here. Usually there is for me, but not this time. Oh, Nicholas, you don't want to get on the AstroTurf. Yeah. It's very hard to overtake here. Oh. Nicholas has got the train of cars behind him like in Adelaide. I reckon he's testing a setup change. Bad luck, Casper. Okay. I like in rolling starts. I like being on the even side of the grid because you can actually get you can more easily get an eye on first place, what they're doing, and you can often get a nice start. But I'm on the other side this time, which is make it a bit tougher, and then I'll probably have Nicholas bombing down the inside if I can't get in front of him at the start. So yeah, it should be interesting. But it's a long race, so hopefully nothing like what happened at Bathurst, which was just a small mistake that had big consequences for me. But, yeah. spicy up front here. Oh, Martin. Oh, you might cost me a spot here, Martin. so far. Very intense. Oh no! Fucking hell. There you go. Thank you, R Factor 2. Or graphics card or whatever. What a fucking prick. I might... oh, Jesus. I might as well disconnect and pick up some points, I guess. Reconnect and pick up some points, I guess. Fuck. What a fucking cunt. Just caps the week off, really. Fucking had to fucking fail then, didn't you? Had to fucking fail then. Fucking prick. Yeah, come on. Will this even work? You... Oh boy. You gonna let me drive or not? Useless. And let me guess, you've given me no force feedback this time as well? Oh, I've got damage from the accident that I'd never saw. Yeah, no point. All right, I'm gonna kill the stream and start hitting things. So thanks for watching, and yeah, what a waste of an afternoon, unfortunately. Thank you, R Factor 2. Brilliant game.